Ernal Foster of Hatteras recalls leaving the island and going to New York to enlist in the Coast Guard and to later work in a sheet metal plant. Mr. Foster was interviewed in 1988 by Amy Glass for the Southern Oral History Program. The Outer Banks Community Foundation provided funds to digitize the original recording.
Where was the post office?
In Hatteras. Well, it used to be right down below, right in front of the midget serving station down the shore side. You go down that road. The road goes right down. That's what it used to be when the mailboat was running in here. That's where it used to be.
Where did the mailboat come from?
Manio. I worked on it.
You did?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I got $1 a day.
$1 a day.
You stop at Frisco, go ashore, shove ashore, pick up the mail, go ashore, Avon, and all the way up. And then the next stop you go down Salvo, then Rodanthe. Then you run on into Manio. You spent the night. You slept on hard boards, fed yourself, $1 a day.
How long would that trip take?
All day.
So you take the whole day to go up to Manteo?
Yeah, spend the night, then come back next day. Do the same thing coming back. You bring the mail down, deliver the mail.
And how long did you work on the mailboat?
Well, I didn't work on it too long. So I left home, told my father I wasn't going to fish all my life. So I went to New York. So I spent 5 years up there. And the guy at Avon, he's in charge of the station, he said, talk to me, come and see me. They were recruiting a lot of boys, getting them in the stations up there then, during Prohibition time. Sign you up. So I went on up. I borrowed $25. I didn't have enough money to come back home on. But when I come down the gangplank, if I had enough money, I'd come back home. Well, I didn't know how to get where I was going. I'd never been to city before.
How did you get there?
Well, I was lucky. I guess everything falls in place. I come down the gangplank, boy, I was feeling bad. And this man come up to me and said, son, where are you going? I guess you know I looked out of the place. I said, I'm going out Freeport, going to the Coast Guard. Well, I said, I got to go right by there. So I went to the door and opened the door, and a guy come to and said, what in the hell are you doing here? And boy, he went in the Coast Guard about a month ahead of me. Boy from Buxton. So next morning, they come and got me, the boat did. So the two guys come and got me. One of them I grew up with in Hatteras, another one was from Frisco. So one of them from Frisco says, what the hell are you doing up there? So they carried me over to Freeport, and I signed up in the Coast Guard and put me in a station, Long Beach Station. When I went in there, my cousin was there. He didn't live, he born and raised up in Courage Oak, but he was in the station, went to Coast Guard, went working in a sheet metal shop.
And did you communicate with your folks
there? I get letters from the girls telling how much fun I was having, chicken stews and all these big parties I was having, and that got me homesick. Well, when you're in places where you're not working, you don't have no money. I wasn't going to spend all my money. I always saved my money. And I forgot to work, so me and been at that shop 15, 18 years with families, and they was all laid off. Everything went dead up there. So I decided to come home. I told the boy, I said, I can go home. My father's a commercial fisherman, and I can get something to eat and a place to sleep. So then I come in the city, and I got my ticket, and I went up to see these people before I left. This girl and her mother, Mrs. Black and Dorothy. And then I stopped down at Central Park, and they set up a soup line. And families was in there feeding thousands of people a bowl of soup and 2 crackers. And the cop tried to give me a ticket. I said, no, I don't need them. He said, what do you mean? I said, I'm on my way to North Carolina. I said, I'm going home where I get something to eat. He said, well, you're lucky. So I come home, which is the best thing that happened for me.